Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Professor Arana, Teach All I Know, and I just got a request on how to make paper snowflakes. Alright, this one's for you. Alright, so I have the regular size white paper, and what you want to do first is to get it to a square. So by folding it into this triangle here, and then folding it up again this way, that way I can fold that up into a square. If you don't mind the hygiene, just a little moisture, and now I have my square. Snowflakes tend to be multiple-sided, so it's easier to make it an 8-sided one. Doing a 6 folds is a little bit more complicated, but basically all I did, so I have my paper folded into one triangle, fold it in half into another triangle. I can fold it in half to another triangle. If I want to get a little bit extra fancy, I could do one more fold. Alright. If I get this thick though, it might be a little bit more challenging to cut it. Alright. Some good pair of scissors always helps. If you are crafty of sorts, where's my blade? Oh, here. If you are crafty of sorts, you can use a X-Acto knife, X-Acto blade. That can help you to get more precise cuts. That, but for now, I have a good pair of scissors. That will give me that. And basically, you want to start to cut out a series of holes. Try to keep it kind of random. Right? So I have this semicircle, a triangle here, and some kind of pointy thing, right? And I also like to test it out and see how things are going. So that's my start right there. I like the way that looks, so I'll keep going. If I cut this part out here, I can start to round out the snowflake and get something a little bit more interesting. Right. And then take a look at how that looks. Alright. But I also want to get a little bit more round. So I want to start to cut inside that a little bit more. So I refold. Alright, the inside part is this part here. Alright, so this is where I folded that, I think that 5th time. I unfold that so I can expose this edge. This is the folded, the closed edge. And I want to cut this corner off to get a little bit more, the snowflake a little bit more of a rounder look. And then I can also cut another pattern in here. Get a little bit of something extra like that. And another something like that. Take a look. Alright, so we see what's happening here. And I want to get a little bit more into this part, and then I want to call it done. So for that, I want to cut into this edge. I'll do something a little bit softer, a little more round. Alright, and maybe get a little bit more into the center of the snowflake. something a little fancy up here. Okay, so that is my snowflake right there. If you have spray glue and you want to spray it down, use spray glue. That'll help it keep it flatter. If you use like Elmer's glue or something like this, this is wet glue and it'll make it start to warp and bubble on you. So if you have access to Super 77 spray glue, just spray that down. That'll make it look a lot better. All right, Merry Christmas and jingle bells. All right, thank you.